Okay, guys, attempt two. I hate it. I swear to gosh, people haven't talked to you for weeks. They wait until you're recording with Bandicam, and then they bother you, and it's like, shut up, go away. Okay, it's been about a week, and Scott has not updated. We're on FNAF World, and he hasn't updated Scott games. I've checked these religiously, oh, at least 8 or 10 times a day, if not more. Um, Looking for anything, for any little scrap I might have missed, any little thing to like put it all together and see like is Scott leading us towards a new game or what. Um, 30th of June, he announced he would not be making any more games. And then he amended that to say, would I troll you? Which made a lot of us think, okay, he's trolling us. And him leaving both sites unchanged would sort of support the theory that, yeah, he's trolling us, the game's going ahead. And what seems odd to me is he's had a week. A week is plenty of time to either put up just a blank screen and get rid of all the hidden text, or to put up a thank you and give people actual closure and let people move on. It's been like this for a week now, and that kind of makes people like not move on. It doesn't give them closure because people are like coming back and looking at stuff and thinking, well, when's he gonna put up, the thank you and thanks for your support and finally close down shop. Now I understand wanting to keep both sites, which I think is wise, and maybe put up generic artwork, and maybe what we have will be the generic artwork to the end of time. But you would think he would want to put up something to either advertise current products or to say thank you and to give people closure and kind of let people move on, because now it's really vague. Some people are convinced, yes, he's quit this time, he's for real, and some people are like, no, he's trolling us. And they've been putting both pages together, FNAF World and Scott Games, and they've been like putting the images together and saying, see, that proves it. I personally don't know what he's doing. I mean, a lot of us are speculating this is Baby. She looks pretty beat up. The artwork on the right eye looks like a little pixelated below the eye, if you see what I mean. It's like almost like a Navajo detail of like if you buy Navajo art, it's like it pixelates down, the dark green pixelates down, then the dark green pixelates up. It's like a little too perfectly shaped. I don't know if that means she's going to be a later novel, and this is all like pointing towards novels now, or what it means, but it does seem like it's been forever since, forever, a week in Scott time is forever time. It seems like it's been a long time that we should have either seen a thank you guys for all the support and seriously, I'm closing it, get on with your life, or something. You know what I mean? Not being like that rude, but like a thank you for your support sign on both pages. Not that Scott has to thank us, I don't think he does, but that would kind of let people move on. Keeping up the images and keeping up the text, it either feels like a troll or it feels a tiny bit mean. I know people are going to say, well, he's busy. Well, he's not so busy that he can't take literally 5 minutes, sit down and like post generic thank you on both sites, or just post black screen as he's done before. Now that would lead to new speculation videos, and Scott's going to have to get used to the fact that every time he changes something on these sites, that's what's going to happen, but I'm sure he is. And it's just curious that he has made the choice to keep things the way they are, because I don't know if he's hoping people will eventually get bored and moved on, or what he means by keeping it this way. But it's just strange to me he never did any final closure art on both things, like a thank you or something. I mean, the book's already come out. The next book will come out, and that's supposed to be the book that will wrap up all of the games and everything, which kind of implies everything's done, everything's finished. But we have to wait and see. It's just, as of me recording this, it's been exactly a week, and in Scott time, that's a lot of time. This is a guy that on the anniversary of the games updated some of the one site like what, 4 or 5 times to launch special art. So yeah, it seems odd, and it seems off that we haven't got any updates and we kind of haven't got any closure, because that kind of like the first post, if he wouldn't have amended it, the first post on the 30th, had he not amended that, that would have been plenty of closure for most of us. But then he went and he amended it and said, would I ever troll you guys? And now it's just like, there's no closure. There's no closure. There will be maybe no closure except for time in this case. But what do you guys think? Do you think the games are really over? Do you think this is just Scott neglecting both platforms, which is strange because he's usually meticulous about everything he does? Or do you think he doesn't know what to put up to tell people goodbye? Because if he's moving on, he's moving on. That's fine. But it struck me as we thought he was saying goodbye, and then we thought it was a troll because he said, would I ever troll you? But no, it's been a long time in Scott Cawthon time, if you know what I mean. Scott Cawthon time doesn't run like the rest of our times, and I don't know. And it will always be intrigue. Maybe this character never was Baby. We were all thinking it was Baby. Maybe it was another character. We'll never probably know. I mean, Scott knows. Scott knows. He's probably sitting somewhere laughing. But yeah, we'll never know what the game was meant to be, or, unless he is trolling us and it does come out. But when he said that, I really thought, he asked if he was trolling us, I really thought the game was coming out, like, that week. Seriously, when he said that, I thought he's got the game. He's just messing with us. He's going to drop it within a week. But it doesn't seem like he's doing that. So it's just odd. It's odd. It's a strange way to end a series, to leave up teasers and not just either put up generic black screens or, like a thank you message. Because he did thank you stuff for FNAF World. That's the only reason I'm saying like a thank you thing. Like something to close it off and let people know that the games are really and truly over. So, go ahead. Tell me below what you think. I'm puzzled right now, and I'm not trying to, like, get more and more videos out of this. I just think it's strange that it just doesn't feel like we've gotten any closure. Do you know what I mean? Once he did that thing about would I ever troll you, it was like he reopened the conversation and then nothing. Excuse me. But you can post your thoughts below. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.